This episode is brought to you by Progressive Insurance. Do you ever think about switching insurance companies to see if you could save some cash? Progressive makes it easy. Just drop in some details about yourself and see if you're eligible to save money when you bundle your home and auto policies. The process only takes minutes, and it could mean hundreds more in your pocket. Visit Progressive.com after this episode to see if you could save. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company and Affiliates. Potential savings will vary. Not available in all states.
Hilton brings you new ways to stay, with experiences that let you capture the glory days. Introducing the Graduate Hotels. Each inspired by local college towns, these stays are always original and never boring. Get in touch with traditions all across the country and enjoy a stay that's a class above the rest. Book at Graduate Hotels with Hilton Honors Points at Hilton.com. It's a win-win. Hilton, for the stay.
Welcome back. It's another Bob and Tom Extra. This is Christopher. Not only is the Bob and Tom Show live every weekday morning, but every afternoon we'll give you a little extra in case you missed anything. On today's big show, it's comedian Joe Dombrowski. You'll hear that coming up in just a minute.
Make this your best season yet with nutritious 2-minute meals from Factor. Eating well has never been this easy. Just heat up and enjoy, giving you more time to do what you want.
Get outside instead of prepping and cooking indoors. Factor meals arrive fresh and ready to eat, perfect for any active lifestyle. And with 45 weekly menu options, you can pick gourmet meals that fit your goals. Choose from Calorie Smart, Protein Plus, Keto, and more.
Factor powers your day with satisfying breakfast, on-the-go lunches, premium dinners, and guilt-free snacks and desserts. It's easy to savor more this spring. Factor meals pack in the flavor with none of the fuss.
Get started at factormeals.com/BobandTom50 off and use the code BobandTom50 off to get 50% off plus free shipping on your first box. The code is BobandTom50 off at factormeals.com/BobandTom50 off for 50% off plus free shipping.
And now the Bob and Tom Show presents the only radio show of its kind devoted to the lifestyle that is the bass guitar with your host, Mark Christopher Rorman.
Bass Talk.
The Bass Talk Show. Marcus, you got something for us today?
There was this bass player, and he was sitting in a bar just getting really, really drunk. He was mad at the world.
Yeah.
He had been fired from his latest job, mad at everyone, just angry, drinking. So he leaves the bar. He's very, very drunk. He's walking down the street. And across the street is a nun walking the other direction.
Mm-hmm.
Well, the bass player runs across the street, knocks her down, and just starts kicking her and hitting her and going crazy.
A drunk bass player.
A drunk bass player. And he looks down and says, "You're not so tough now, are you, Batman?"
This is why we get mail. That's it for our show.
If you missed something yesterday, maybe you'll hear it now. This is Bob and Tom Extra.
Special guest Frank Caliendo. I'm Chick, and I have a bone to pick, I think, with Tom.
Let me just I got to do a proper plug.
All right.
It's frankonstage.com to get tickets to this club tour that Frank is doing. I'm so sorry, I keep forgetting the name of it.
Did you spray something like...
Did you Febreze?
No.
Okay, whoever did went
I did.
berserk.
I did the lobby.
Oh. You did the building.
You made it worse.
Wow.
I don't know what the ventilation is, but like I said, the popcorn smell came all the way up here from the back of the building.
Now, we need to explain Ace burned the popcorn so the building stinks.
Well, no, that's not true. Ace did not burn the popcorn.
Microwave did.
The microwave burned the popcorn.
I'm sorry. Okay.
He followed the recipe.
Yeah.
I can smell. I smell the perfume now. Yeah.
I would have preferred the popcorn.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Well, it was dissipating, but...
And then he took the popcorn out. I watched him because I thought he was leaving. I go, "Are you leaving already?" And he goes, "No, I had an incident."
I burned my breakfast popcorn.
Yeah. Taking it out to the dumpster.
Now, Frank, to underscore stereotypes, which is one of my favorite things, you're of Italian heritage. Do you wear a lot of cologne?
No, but my son, who's more Italian than me, definitely does. 'Cause I'm only half Italian. My son's 3/4 because my wife is fully Italian.
Oh, my goodness.
And I will get in his car, and it's like he's there with me. Like I got to move his car in the driveway or something. Like, Joey, are you
That's
around?
brutal.
Where are you? And then, I'm over here, Dad. Everything's fine. Don't worry about it. Where'd your neck go? What's happening to you? The more Italian you get, the higher the shoulders get. And that's my brother-in-law. It's like, hey, Frank, how's it going? Is everything all right? You look good. You look good.
What are you trying to listen to your shoulders? What are you doing?
What's happening here? You don't even need earmuffs. That's a great thing. Natural selection in Italy. I didn't know it was so cold. Hey, everything going on here.
Now, Frank, we'd like to challenge you.
Okay.
Rather than have any prepared material, I like to present you with something, and today I thought we would go back to one of the classics from the world of baseball. Of course, I'm talking about the.
You're gonna sing "Take Me Out to the Ball Game"?
No, that would be too easy.
Holy cow, that would be easy.
One of the great poems of all time. I'm sure you're familiar with Ernest Lawrence Thayer.
ELT, man.
The
He did a
Harvard
tremendous job.
The Harvard man who put the E's in Casey's manner, I believe, is the name of the essay. Casey at the bat, of course.
Never heard of that until you brought it up once.
You've never heard of Casey at the bat?
Never heard of it.
Really?
No.
There is
But I'm
no
a
joy in
girl, I guess.
Mudville?
I don't know. Honest to God, I'd never heard of it.
Yeah. I said, but some of your MILF friends probably have said to their boyfriends after a certain thing, hey, there's no joy in Mudville. But that's a different...
I think with this,
I think it was.
we've set a new record for reference on this show. Casey at the bat was from 1888.
No.
It's the most famous baseball poem ever.
Congratulations.
You've heard of it, right, Ace?
Yeah.
Of course.
It's the most famous baseball poem ever.
Yes.
And there's a lot of baseball programs.
That's right.
Poems. There's a tremendous amount of baseball poems, and this is the best one. And no better way to celebrate March Madness, the biggest basketball game of the year.
Than to talk baseball.
Well, okay. Is there a good...
exactly right.
Is there a good basketball poem?
I don't know. We could look.
No.
Nipsey Russell maybe has one.
Here's an idea. Or we could just talk to Frank.
No. That's unreasonable.
This is like I'm at home. Everybody fighting around me.
I'm not going to let Frank come in here and just do his thing.
No, God, no.
We could sneak into it organically.
No. Forced virability. That's the key.
I don't
That's
know
the key
when-
here.
We used to be just the corner of spontaneous and behavior.
Yeah, we
and
used
now
to.
we're...
Well, see, the spontaneity comes in here because I'm going to shout out
because
either.
we're all going to kill you.
You can shout out various names of famous people that Frank does his impressions of.
So the opposite of spontaneous. It's me telling you what to do.
Exactly.
No, but it's spontaneous for Frank because he has to switch gears and do it. This may fail.
We did one that did fail, and I thought it was over, but now we're back.
Why?
Right back in, baby. We did that one that was viral.
Yeah, the Piano Man.
The Piano Man, and then it was. We're back at it. Here we go. I'm ready.
Ready, Frank?
Yeah.
Okay. Once again, this is a Casey at
Change
the
them
bat.
quickly. Change them quickly because
By
some
Ernest-
of them are not that good.
Wait a minute
Ernest
now.
Lawrence Thayer.
You said this is Casey at the bat. First, walk me through what a poem is. Maybe you should do it. Maybe you should describe
This
that.
has some tricky rhymes.
See, I think we should shout out voices we don't know if
he can do
Frank
it or
can do or
not.
not.
That'd be funny.
That would be a showstopper. Literally. I'll do that at the end of my shows. I'll ask people. You can send if you came here to listen to me do something specific and I didn't get to it because I've been explaining too much as Morgan Freeman or doing too much Trump or wandering around too much as Joe Biden. Throw it out, but it has to be somebody that I do because I'm more of a magician than a wizard.
Yes. Very
These
good.
things are card tricks. You
Yeah,
have
yes,
to get to work them over and over and over, and it takes a ton of repetition. I can't just conjure up something I've never done, and then there'll be like 3 or 4 that I do, like major ones, and then there's I don't do Robin Williams in the show because it gets oh my goodness,
Yeah.
you knew we weren't even going to try it.
We miss our favorite person.
That's exactly what it is. That's what it is. Patch Adams couldn't save me. So I did, but when people call it out, for some reason, there isn't as much of an awe. They like it. If I were to present it myself, people get like that. Ooh, he's doing that. But when somebody else, But then there will be a bunch of people that I've never even fathomed doing. And then there's like a Spiro Agnew. And I'm like, I don't know.
All right.
Avril Harriman.
We'll do what we
You were
know.
in his show.
I think there are some Tom people.
Yeah, I
there are
bet
quite
so.
a few.
We'll just shout out the ones we know you know.
Yeah, that's
All
the
right.
best way to do
How
it.
about Leonard Maltin?
Glenn Close.
Glenn Close.
Michelle Pfeiffer, can you do it?
Impossible.
A lot of those I'd love to, but I.
Judy Garland on her deathbed.
My Aunt Nancy.
Now, do you want the music or do you want to do it a cappella?
I don't care.
Okay.
This thing's doomed. So
Okay.
It's gonna be
This is gonna be
great.
I
great.
love it. I love it. I love trying to.
be great.
I love trying to dig myself out of.
Okay, there we go. Josh, do you want to start the rotation?
Oh, no.
Okay.
Just let Frank go.
Really
Let him go.
spontaneous.
I
Wait a
don't
second.
play.
Josh is one of the quickest people I know, one of the wittiest people I've ever met who always has something, and you blanked there.
No, I didn't blank. I chose to
You
go.
chose to. Okay.
Okay. I say we start with someone who's been in the news lately, as if it's okay with you. Ladies and gentlemen, reading Casey at the Bat, we have Tracy Morgan.
Oh, that's crazy. I was going to barf this thing out myself. The outlook wasn't brilliant for the Mudville 9 that day. Just like the outlook wasn't brilliant for that food poison I had that went away.
It did go away.
See what I did there? I rhymed it. That's crazy. I said switch him fast, and Tom didn't get that part.
William Shatner.
Hi, yes. Jeff Goldblum and William Shatner. The score stood 4-2, but with one inning left to play. And then with Cooney died at first, and Barrows did the same. The pall-like silence fell upon the patron.
Donald Trump.
The straggling, not the straggling, a straggling, very different. The straggling few got up to go in deep despair. The rest clung to the hope which springs eternal.
All right, this is the problem. No one knows this.
A lot of
Nobody knows this.
Quite frankly, there's a lot of words in this I would never say.
Right.
Well, it's from 1888.
Everyone's familiar with Casey the Bat, but not this familiar.
okay.
There's a tremendous amount of people that are right now saying this is probably the best baseball poem. What do I say program? I can't say poem. It's the best baseball poem in the history of probably history.
Okay, why don't you skip to where there's already two guys have, there's two strikes.
Oh, my.
Bottom of the ninth.
Mess.
Ready?
That would be the last page.
Yeah, probably, yes.
It's amazing.
So you're kind of going in like Elon Musk and cleaning it up right now. That's what you're doing.
Yes. Go to...
Write 5 things down that you
Well,
said.
now do Biden. We go from Trump to
Folks,
Biden.
come on. What are we doing? Folks, should I, young man, grow up?
Go to where the sneer is gone from Casey's lip. Now Casey's serious.
I don't have AI. I can't just. Do you think I have a
10 lines from the bottom.
I have never heard you ruin anything more effectively in
You're
my
welcome.
life.
I mean, this
Let the man
could go
do his
viral
job.
for all the wrong reasons. Is
Right.
what could happen here.
No, don't worry. It won't.
Are we still in Biden?
Folks, come on. Folks,
No, sir, we're still in here.
Joe.
Oh, Joe, we're over here, Joe. Joe. Over here, Joe.
Joe, he's still Mr. President. You got to call him Mr. President.
Mr. President.
Mr. Biden.
Oh, boy.
Mr. Biden.
He's out in the hallway now.
Okay, very good.
Out in the hallway.
Okay, have a seat. There we go. Okay. Joe Biden is back. Line 10, Joe.
Well, no, I think now we're greeted.
move
I
on.
think that's the big laugh you're supposed to go out on.
Oh, okay, sorry.
Oh, no, okay. And somewhere men are laughing, and somewhere children shout, but there is no joy in Mudville. This bit has just struck out.
And you didn't want to do it. Thank you very much. Frank Caliendo, ladies and gentlemen.
I declare that a success.
Yeah. He really did.
A lot of laughs. We had a good
A lot
time.
of laughs. We had a good time.
Well, it's better than what was going on before it, guys.
Exactly.
Okay, let's go back to Christy Lee. What have we missed in the world of news, Christy Lee?
U.S. Customs officers in Indianapolis intercepted counterfeit Botox shipments. Counterfeit.
I like that.
According to the agency, 3 of the 4 packages came from Great Britain and were manifested as marketing product samples, while one from Indonesia was labeled as cosmetic preparations. $8,500 worth of counterfeit Botox was apprehended.
We've had a bunch of stories about this fake Botox. Is is it really Botox, but like watered down or not?
I don't know.
FDA
I would
approved or
never
something?
ever do that. That's not my thing.
But it was labeled cosmetic preparations.
Mm-hmm.
Wasn't that the name of your high school band? Pat?
It was.
Weren't you in my band? Cosmetic preparations.
I play bass.
Have you ever had the Botox?
No. I don't like needles. You know that.
I read an article about. They said that some of it is actually watered down.
I mean, that would make sense.
I've never had that
What
either.
was Botox invented for? For
It's
migraines?
botulism.
Is that-
yeah, they
it's-
do use it to treat.
It's poison, right?
Yeah,
Wasn't that the
migraines.
famous Vichy soie soup or something?
Yeah.
It was botulism?
Yeah.
So they're doing fake face poison? That's what people are doing?
Well, I think what they're doing is they're selling a vial of Botox. Let's say it goes for $120. They water it down and still sell it to you for $120, but they're making more money because they can make more vials.
Oh, right. Okay.
But we had the thing about men were putting Botox into their male members.
Yes.
I haven't heard about that at
Yeah.
all. Really?
Yeah, we had that story. If you might have been gone. That it was just a couple of weeks ago.
How would that help in any
I,
way?
I think it straightens the wrinkles in your sack.
Oh, it was in the saccular area?
I think so. Yeah.
Is there anybody who actually gets that good a look at their junk on a weekly basis, monthly basis?
Does anyone care that much?
Right?
No. Yeah, everyone knows.
It's there, and you scrub it, but
Your scrote's going to scrote.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Scrote's got a scrote.
I mean, it's not a beauty contest, is it? I mean, no.
There might be a ball competition out there.
Oh, really?
Boy, here he is.
Absolutely.
Mr. Smooth Ball.
Every Thursday, it's amateur ball night at the Ramrod Lounge.
I'm going to go Mr. Testicle.
I like the more subtle. Yeah. Oh, yeah, okay. That is more subtle.
Yeah, I heard it. Yeah, they are. It's being done according to this news account. But I know we had this story. I didn't give it to you because I thought it was fake. But then I heard it again on the national news the other day. Did you see this thing about the comedy club in Britain supposedly is banning audience members who have used Botox on their face?
No.
That can't be real. I
That
saw that.
cannot be
I've
true.
You see this
that.
article?
And how do you know someone's had Botox?
Well, what's the idea?
It says a comedy club in Britain is banning audience members with Botox due to...
Who's this
Yeah,
guy?
I don't.
I like him.
This is BS.
What's the why? Why? What are they
they're-
claiming?
'cause they're
It's-
expressionless.
It's to get people to talk about it. It has to be.
What are they
They're
saying? the
claiming
reason
that
is?
the people
They
that
can't
have
laugh.
Botox
Yeah.
can't laugh. They
Yeah.
can't move their face.
Okay. Jesus, it took us 20 minutes to get to why they.
Right?
That's because you kept interrupting me.
Yeah, I did.
Club owner Mark Rossman.
Just you wait.
Hey,
Said,
anybody want to hear the middle of Casey at the bat?
Yeah, I do because I never heard it before.
What is that, line 6 to line 10? Yeah.
the club owner says, I've had numerous complaints from performers who find it increasingly challenging to gauge audience engagement and have it bounce off. This is complete
There's no
BS.
way you can tell if somebody just by looking. I mean, you think you can, but you can't
Okay.
judge someone
in
like
any
that.
event,
Maybe they're sourpusses.
Watch out for the fake, whatever it is, scrotox, they call it. They really do call it scrotox. For the,
Right,
the one for the balls.
scrotum,
okay.
yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, the doctor, and they have to inject it down there.
Yeah.
So can you imagine that the doctor goes, you're going to feel a small prick? So are you, Doc. But let's move forward.
We have an update on Rogaine making a comeback as a hair loss pill.
Here we go.
Under its generic name, minoxidil. Back in the 90s, you'll remember the ads for Rogaine, the topical solution that purported to help treat thinning hair when applied to the scalp. But now, dermatologists have increasingly been prescribing the drug minoxidil in low-dose pills to help men and women maintain or regrow hair. The practice follows several recent studies suggesting the ingredient works as well or possibly better when swallowed rather than applied to hair follicles on the head.
I heard on Joe Rogan's podcast.
Did you?
It was great. Yeah, he's
Jamie,
still
pull up that hair. Oh my God, that's effing nuts. That's crazy.
Very good.
Very good.
I think we have time to do something very special for Frank.
Okay.
I don't think Frank is aware of this. There is an art form that apparently is long gone called diddling. And if you could,
I'm as uncomfortable as when Al was on.
No. This is. I think you're going to like this a lot.
Yeah, sounds like
this is a recording from 1974. This was a competition in the UK.
You are the most accidentally funny person ever.
We tell him that every day, and he still
just be super serious. Just be as serious as you can be.
He still tries to prepare the hell out of it, and that's not the funny part. Is him just doing this stuff.
Oh, was it Scotland? I'm sorry. This is real.
Is this me? Should I do this?
Yes, play this.
Okay, here's the diddling champion. This is
this guy on stage.
Hey,
And there's an audience there listening.
Oh, yeah. Sounds like an audience of one or two.
It's a packed house.
Really?
Yes.
It was a packed house.
Got to be quiet for the diddling.
Do we have the video? Oh, Jason's looking for it.
It is.
You have to see it.
So funny, and
they have BBC commentators covering it on television.
This was a real competition. Because it sounds like an American cartoon.
It did not sound, and it's probably tougher than you think, but didn't sound like.
It was difficult at all?
Felt like anybody could do.
That's exactly what we said. We all did it. Yeah.
I'm doing this Charles Barkley. How would
Shatner do it?
That's it for another Bob and Tom Show Extra. Catch us on iTunes, Google Play, and Stitcher. For Bob and Tom Extra, this is Christopher. Take care, everybody.
Former MLB All-Star Sean Casey, a.k.a. The Mayor, keeps hitting it out of the park.
Take my 30 years of experience. Take the wisdom and knowledge I've learned from the failures when I got sent down my rookie year, all the injuries I had to overcome. Your mind is the most important tool you have in life. Be relentless. Keep charging. It matters how you talk to yourself, how you look at the world. That matters. We talk about that. I don't know. I'm fired up. Baseball's back, and it's going to be incredible. I love it.
The Mayor's Office with Sean Casey from Believe.
Follow and listen on your favorite platform.